You ever had one of those days where you just feel like everything hates you? Well, I'm sick and it's raining, and I think I'm gonna have one of those days today. Alright, so the Eachine VR-008 FPV headset does not come with a battery pack. And what I find a kind of an odd choice is that it has a JST connector. So we are going to make a battery pack for it. Basically what I have decided to do is to 3D print this little 18650 battery case. And it should hold 2 batteries, and I'm going to wire them in series. So an 18650 battery, if you don't know, got pretty popular in the last couple years with the whole vape craze. So I have a few around, and I have a charger for them. So, you know, making use of the stuff I already have made it pretty easy to 3D print this case, which I will leave a link in the description below, and just get started. So I want to wire these in parallel here. I do have a little JST metal lead to come out the top. That way I can clip it to the side of the strap, plug this sucker in, and be ready to roll. So yeah, what I do want is I want spring contacts, kind of like what you would normally find in a pack. And I do want the spring to be the negative and the non-spring to be the positive. So I am going to cannibalize something else that has those contacts. And what I've decided to use is an old mouse that we lost the receiver for and can't be paired with any other receiver, so basically making it worthless. Yes, that is why you don't allow your kids to borrow your stuff. You won't get it back. And no, this pink mouse was not mine originally. It was my girlfriend's. And it was her kid that lost it. So, you know, I guess as long as it's all in the family. So yeah, let's take this apart and see what these contacts look like. Alright, so somewhat as I expected, separated contact at one end, a bridged contact at the other. But this bridge contact is not going to fit the bottom of this case, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it apart, and then I'm going to solder a wire in between them, glue it in the bottom of this case, and then I can work on the top. That's really unfortunate. Turns out my goggles are defective. There is 7 volts coming out of the JST connector. There's 7 volts coming out of here. Polarity's correct. So, fortunately, when I plug this in, I get nothing. So, that is, it's pretty damn sad. Anyways, this was a really simple project. Hopefully in time I get another pair of headphones, and then in that case at least the pack's already made to where it makes life much easier. So unfortunately, again, not a happy conclusion with this project, but yeah. Sometimes that is just the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose.